I'm gonna give you a crazy take, but here's what I believe. I believe Kim Kardashian opened up the whole portal. I'm actually saying Kim Kardashian and Ray J opened up the whole portal. I believe when Beyonce dropped that Beyonce album, she knocked all the walls down. Now let me tell you why. Because Beyonce is the ultimate goal for all women. They just on their knees now because Beyonce, no, she's on her knees for her husband. When she's saying like run on that wood, she's talking about her husband. Oh, yeah. I believe Kim, but I believe Puff is gonna close the portal. 50 years from now, we're gonna look at the whole phase of America and be like, from 2000 such and such to 2025. It was like the peak of hoes running America. At the peak of hoes running America, we had hoes turning to billionaires. I think Puff Trial is gonna close the whole portal in America, in society. We can start getting back to good girls being good, because I would hate for my daughter to grow up in the society where she thinks she gotta show her ass to get the man of her dreams. And that's what society thinks now. What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, AKA the Culture Referee, and welcome to the Raydar Report. I hope I'm using the right sounds. I hope I'm using the right sounds. Well, we talk about everything, in culture, people, I give you guys a coach's viewpoint on the show, and, I think people have been liking this, man. I appreciate you, Brandon, for telling me I keep it 100. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat. For the record, if you follow my YouTube, I do this. I do live, so people that follow on here, they get to see things that you don't see at home if you see the clips. So like, subscribe, all the other good stuff, so you can see when I'm live, so we can push it. But what we talking about today, Alex? What we got today?
So Elon Musk tweeted, "I regret some of my posts about President Trump."
Yes.
Elon Musk's tweet saying that he regrets going so hard at President Trump. What do you think brought that on, and who has more to lose if this relationship continues to sour? There it is. He says, "I regret some of my posts about President Trump last week. They went too far."
Yeah, this is actually surprising. I didn't expect to see a capitulation by either man in this ongoing feud. But nevertheless, here we are. And clearly, President Trump has doubled down on this and now continuing to go after Elon Musk, saying that there will be additional consequences if he actually plays a role in the elections where it seems as though he might be helping the opposition. Of course, we know the president has threatened many of Elon Musk's government contracts, which we know range in the billions. And so Elon Musk probably recognizing what this might mean for his companies, and already the restlessness that we see with the Tesla board, the billionaire probably recognized that it was time to actually try to find a way to end this. But again, we're talking about Donald Trump, who has made clear that there is not a fight that he does not like. And he makes clear that this fight is going to continue, even if Elon Musk decides not to engage.
See, I want people to understand something. Elon, and by the way, I learned this from 50 Cent. When Baby and Lil Wayne were beefing, and everybody was picking sides, like Ross and I was like, "Yo, Baby, you a bitch ass nigga, da-da-da." Well, he was pay the man his money. 50 said, I didn't. 50 said, "You're never supposed to pick sides between family, because eventually they're going to get together and be family. And they're going to turn against you, whoever picks sides. So just stay neutral." So that's what I was trying to get people to understand about the Trump thing, is that first of all, you don't get that rich without being dedicated to something. Let's be clear. And if you are dedicated completely to something, there is a great chance that that's something that's going to get on your nerves, because you're dedicated to it. So it's like, this is a job, I'm dedicated to it. So if that job is going to get on your nerves, it's just impossible. So these guys are both, whether it was Trump building his real estate portfolio or Elon with PayPal and Tesla and now SpaceX, this man is trying to take us to Mars. Do you know how convicted you have to be to even believe that you can take a human to Mars? No one has even thought about that in life. And you're the first person that's like, I'm gonna actually make it happen. So now let's take that. Now imagine a little spat. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like business. Like I remember, once you start understanding, and this is what I really want my people to understand, is that there are two relationships. There's the business relationship and there's the personal relationship. They both can come and go hand in hand, but sometimes they don't have to. So sometimes the most important thing to do is to understand the difference in when you're there, right? So like, say if you work for me, I'm your boss, right? But we also have a friendship, right? You got to understand the difference between when I'm your boss and I'm your friend, right? By the way, you have to understand way more than I do.
Because I pay you. Like I could be like, I don't get it. I don't want to pay nobody, and you're fucked. But I'm still in position. So you have to understand it way more than anyone. So the way I look at it is that these guys come from a world where they understand business. You don't build a business worth $1 billion unless you understand emotions. So when they're using it, the natural inclination should be they're using their emotions for business right now. And then Elon is like, y'all went too far. So that means whatever I said don't matter no more. Yes. I went too far. So now the personal people might be like, oh, look what he said, blah, 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 blah. But they met on business. And that's how you determine what relationship matters the most, how y'all met. If we met as friends, then the friendship always comes first. If we met as business, then the business should always come first. So these guys are not fucking friends. Yeah. This is business. They're both at the table trying to eat. And they're causing commotion because they want to eat. And the people at the table that's mad at them eating, I'm telling them, shut up. They're causing a commotion so you can be mad, so they can get what they really want. And that's what we should be focusing on, what they really want. And I think they both just really want a whole lot of money in their way. So sometimes you don't get it, you scream like a little baby, and then you get back in place and you realize it's over. Nobody shot nobody, nobody hurt nobody, and it's back to business. So that's when so everybody's like, Trump and Elon's beef, and I'm like, two businessmen cannot beef unless it's good for business. Two businessmen are not going to beef unless it's good for business. Like, what are we beefing for? And if we beefing, we're probably beefing over how to expand our business. I need that land. You got that land. We're not beefing unless it's over business. It's like, so when they beefing, it's like the call each other names. That to me, that's like, if you paying attention to that, you don't understand the world. It's entertaining as fuck, but they'll be fine tomorrow. They know we watching.
Yeah.
They could have easily texted each other. You and the Epstein files, don't think I don't know. Trump could have said, you a bitch, little baby ass bitch. Nobody would have known. They made the argument in public. If they make it in public, that means that public is a part of it. It's boom. And I also was right about Carisha.
Now look at Puff. Puff was on his what they call victory lap, if you will. Just got celebrated from MTV, just got the key to New York City, changed his shit to love, was doing so good. He gave people made publishing back. He was doing everything to change his reputation. But it was one thing that I think the thing that brought him down was Carisha.
What do you mean?
Nigga, hey bro,
explain.
Don't nobody piss your ex bitch off more than you turning up the next bitch. Everything he promised for Cassie, he gave to Carisha. He gave her a show. He gave her a deal. When she's performing, she ain't signed to him. That nigga showing up to her shows like this his artist, like supporting her. And if you Cassie, you looking like, nigga, I spent 13 years with you begging you to give me that. And you giving it to this bitch. And now you making me penny pitch. Now I'm gonna sue your ass. Cause that's what a woman would do. Like, this nigga, dog, you turned up. That's why it's very dangerous. Turning up the next person. Nigga, you turned up your girlfriend. And by the way, he did right by Carisha. That's what he's supposed to do. But now Cassie is like, what about me and all the shit I endured? Dog, that's why they got a term called the starter wife. The starter wife always goes through the bullshit first. The starter wife always goes through that. When Puff was in his dark stage, he was with Cassie. Now he's in his love era, he with Carisha. Carisha got a way different experience than Cassie did. Who you think that pissed off more than anybody? The bitch that didn't get what she wanted.
You might be onto something.
So I'm gonna sue your motherfucking ass, give me some money and call it a day. And then she got paid.
They ate my ass alive about that one. We hate him, shut up. And it's like, and when I was in LA, it was so vindicating this week in LA. Because everywhere I went, people was like, you're the first person that said it. You said it first. I'm like, because everybody's like, shut up. I'm like, I've been with enough women to know that men measure themselves to other men and women measure themselves to other women. If that's my woman, and she was given, if Jordy's had her first, right? And they was having threesomes, she was fucking bringing hundreds of girls to the house and Jordy was living it up. And now that didn't work for her, and now she meets me. And she's like, I'm not doing that for you. Oh no, we have a problem. Don't deprive me of something because he fucked it up. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, so you just understand the world we in, you understand women. And what I'm telling you is that women's natural inclination is to protect the man that they love. That's a woman's natural inclination. I want to protect their man, nurture, right? So what I'm telling you is like, we never seen, even Puff with Kim, Puff with Cassie, we never seen anybody run over him like Carisha did. So that might be triggering to someone who couldn't do it. Because they might be thinking to themselves, oh, I wasn't good enough.
Yes.
But it's not you wasn't good enough. He just wasn't there yet.
Wow, man.
And other people bring out different versions of people. That's another thing I get mad at. Like, I have some women I've interacted with that it was just beautiful. And then some of you just don't. It's just who you are. So a lot of the times we be like, shut up. He's a man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Puffy did it. Puffy did it. All right. He did. He did do it. But he did what any man would do. He had a lot of women and he had a lot of money. And when you have a lot of money, you probably want a lot of women. And we have a lot of women around. What do they want? Money. So now everybody's getting money. So now bitches like, so think about this. There are 2 women, as far as I know, on the trial testifying right now on behalf of the prosecution that Puff is paying their rent right now.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, paying lawyer fees for one of them too.
Okay. Why is no one saying, I have not heard one outrage. I have not heard one outrage. Well, one woman was like, Puff is paying her rent. She's testifying. No. Because he's doing what a man is supposed to do. He's holding you down and you're protecting him. That's what we do for each other. Rules got broken. She messed with the trainer. She hit the fan. Puff was like, bitch, I guarantee you, if Cassie was not with the trainer, Puff would still be paying her bills and take care of her right now. You want to go get a husband, then he should take care of you. That's probably how he was thinking. That's how any man should think, girl. He ain't got no money. He ain't got any money. So now, who got the money? For him over there. Versus him downstairs. Him downstairs got the money. So of course, so it's like everybody's like, shut up, Ray. I'm like, y'all not understanding that as much as we're listening, these are all people.
Wow.
Put yourself in their shoes.
He ain't got.
If you listen, as a man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As a man that has made some money for himself, you know, if you had me in 2003, you had broke Ray. If you had me in 2006, you had Ray that was getting a little bit, he had enough money to pay his rent. I can't help when I met you, baby. I'm doing my motherfucking best. I'm just doing my motherfucking best. And if I'm being honest with you, maybe you should bring out the best of me.
For sure.
And that's my problem with people. People irritate other people's spirit. And we know that. And sometimes people irritate your spirit and that's it. And that black girl who she probably thought, the way she was talking to Puff, she ain't doing no freak offs. So damn, I'm the freak off girl? Damn. I thought you loved me. I'm the girl that you I slept with these men for you and she don't have to do it. I thought you loved, oh, you didn't love me. Oh, he does. And it's like, I do, but it's like, it goes back to the relationship. Now our relationship is business. We just cool, platonic. And then before it was, it's like, you understand what I'm trying to say? It's like, so sometimes we just be like, he's a bad person. I get it. He might be a bad person. But let me tell you something. If you are a terrible person, I'm the worst human on earth. How do you be a good person and stay with me for 10 years?
Ooh.
How do you be a good?
Oh my God.
I'm jump myself.
Good person. No one's thinking like that.
Oh my God.
So it's like he's wilding out and she wants him. So usually when he's wilding out and you want him, because they always say women are water. Women have the ability to fit in anywhere. She's being water for him. He don't know that she's torturing herself to hopefully become his wife and get the treatment that he's giving the young Miami. Yeah. He just being a man. And my mind is like, you like this shit. Miami probably said, I don't like want to do that shit. So in his mind, he's confused. That's why I'm like, I get it as a man. You know what I mean? Women have told me after we was done, I did all that for you. You did that for me? I thought you did that because you like doing it. Bro, you know, for me, like, oh, now for me.
You know what's crazy, though? You know what's crazy, bro? Like, just from what you're saying right now, bro, it seems like Miami was herself to him, like, whereas Cassie was who Cassie was like who she thought Diddy wanted her to be.
Yes, and Miami
was just her.
That's what it was. Cassie, I'm sorry, y'all, remind me. Cassie was being what Puff wanted, and Miami and it didn't pay off for Cassie, and it paid off for Miami. And you know what that sounds like, guys? Let me tell you who Cassie sounds like in Miami in that situation. A person that was once on Def Jam, that had all the opportunities, that was there for 10 years, and then get their shit off the ground. And then some new nigga walks in and it works for them in the first year. But your whole career is built on saying Def Jam sucks.
Wow.
Oh, Def Jam don't suck. You do. And that was Puff should have told his wife. That's what really what was. Who probably just didn't tell her, baby, you ain't good enough. I had Big. I had the notorious B.I.G. And then I got Jadakiss. And then I got Mace. And then I got 112 and I got Trinity. You don't measure up to none of them. But you my wife now. So now we're confused. Now who's who? Now the lines are blurred. That's why this is a civil lawsuit when it should really be a domestic violence case. That's why it's a RICO, because it was really just all the things we missed on. So when people were saying raise crime, I'm like, when these women get on stand and you ask them why, they're going to tell you. Because most of the time people are hurt because you remind them of their shortcomings. If someone doesn't like you, it's usually because you remind them of their shortcomings. That's why Black America hates Trump. Make America great again. For who? It was never great for us, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, well, he knows that. He knows that irritates the skin of the black folks. Yeah. But aren't you American black folks? And that's the trick. So that's why I say don't be emotional. Emotional is terrible for business. Don't ever be emotional. Just look at it with a clear head. And with a clear head, that nigga was fucking around. He pissed his bitch off, and she got pissed, and she did something about it, and now we in court. And that's what happened. If Puff was just freaking off with other bitches, I don't think Cassie cares. At least y'all get the same thing I got. Yeah, it's like they warning. I tried to tell y'all. Yeah. But she tried to tell Miami, and Miami said, bitch, I'm going to go figure it out for myself. And I'm going to treat this nigga how we treat tricks where I'm from. I don't know that land. I'm Miami. You spend the nigga. And that's what she did. She was like an old sugar daddy. Yeah. And he loved it. Yes. He loved it. Yeah. Guess what? She didn't have to do no freak offs or nothing. And it's crazy. She probably gave her something he's never had before. And guess what? If Puff got something from young Miami that he's never had before, whose spirit does that irritate the most? The motherfucker that was trying to give it to him for 10 years that kept failing. And that's all I was saying. I have nothing against Cassie or nothing. I'm just saying, are we stupid? Have we not seen these movies before where the girl's like, I'm gonna say you hurt me because you. We've seen it. Wow. And it's like, but this time, it ain't that. Shut up, nigga. Ray was right. Yeah. I was right again. Yeah. Now let's get into the fucking Raydar Report. Yeah. But I don't need no sound.
You think J-Lo, you mentioned how bad J-Lo was at the time. She probably couldn't entertain him at that time.
J-Lo do anything? Because her career worked. Everybody's at the table for a reason. That's the part that bothers me. Everybody out like, this girl really loved him. It was easy to love. Because guess what happened when the one girl said, why don't you leave? Well, Jay-Z is already taken. Whoa. Facts. Bro, we know what it is. We just hate Puff. So it's like, we know what it is, but still kill him. And that's when I step in like, I can't participate in that. You don't have to like him, but his girl was jealous. Yeah. By the way, she had to choose between the lifestyle and love. She chose love. Did she realize how much she needed the lifestyle? Yeah.
Literally.
So guess what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go get it from the nigga that I paid all the dues for. Nigga, you had niggas. I let people piss in my mouth for you. I need 30 million. Wow. Yeah. And that's why. You see what I'm saying? Like this is just the honest truth. It's just the honest truth. But then everybody's like, Puff did it. He was a terrible human being. When he was doing terrible things, guys, she was saying, I want to do it too. Nah. It's just when the money stopped flowing and she couldn't do it, it was like, I don't want to do it no more. I said, that's not even who I am. Yeah. How the fuck do I know as a man? How do I know that's not who you are? Yeah. What if the wife with 3 children is not who you really are? And 6 months from 6 years in, you like, I need a freak off. Oh, and now your husband is like, I don't do that shit. What happens then? Yeah. Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's like, it's a whole, so my thing is that, and it all depends on how she felt that day. Wow. Yeah. And that's my frustration as a man. Oh my gosh. Because she's mad today, so I got to pay because she's mad today. What about when I was mad those other days and I ignored it? What about her shortcomings that I ignored? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What about how much money I'm spending on her? What about how much money I'm still losing on her? By the way, the fact that Puff is still paying 2 women who are testifying on the stand lets you know the type of nigga he was to his. Yes. Yes. You ain't mine no more, baby. Yeah. Yeah. You want with that dude over there, the trainer. Yeah, he wanted to show your life. And she was like, yeah, but we did some things together that could hurt you. So, I mean, like, look out for me. And his ego got in the way. Mm-hmm. That's where he went wrong. His ego got in the way. Because if one takes you down, let me tell you something. I use Kobe Bryant as an example because I think Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest men to ever live. He had one bad thing said about him. One. He was a celebrity for the last 25 years of his life, maybe. He had one bad thing that happened to him, one negative thing. Imagine if he had two. He would be that, would he not? Sure. Am I right? It's like twice. Hold on. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Once, it's like, you learned your lesson, didn't you? Now you know he never fucked up again. He learned his lesson. You got to learn your lesson from this shit. That's really what it is. Like, I don't think, so this was, to me, this is Puff's lesson. This is his trial. Like, this is, by the way, second time around. The first time was in 99. God bless you. He spared you. You should have changed. He probably did change. You probably stopped being street. You stopped being freaky. And now, let's be after this Puff trial, men are going to see sex differently.
Oh, no, for sure. For sure.
Oh, no, men are going to see sex differently because that's trial.
They're already scared.
Yeah. Men are like, no, hold on, what? You be my wife, and you be like, I don't feel like it. Okay, cool. Now, baby, I'll do it. Nope. You just say you don't feel like it. Now, I'm going to take it by the way. I want to say something. Here is why Ryan Coogler is a genius. I'm going to bring it 360. Because the main thing in Sinners that you should have paid attention to was evil knew it was evil. Evil said, you got to invite me in. I'm not, because evil knows if it enters your life and it's evil, you're going to be like, what are you doing here? Why are you, who told you to come in my house? Why are you fucking shit up? Get the fuck out. So they say, invite me in. So when they do fuck shit up, they like, you invited me in?
Wow. Yo, Ryan, shine, Ryan. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Shine, bro.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, bro.
So what I'm telling you is that a lot of this shit is like Sinners. Wow. That's all of this shit is. It's like, y'all, Puff was a vampire, if you will. But y'all all wanted to be there. Yeah. Y'all invited yourself in.
Misery loves company.
Yes. So then guess what? When you chose love over misery, you found love in life. But you didn't have the money. And that's the part that I say, like, it's all about love, you need the money. It's all about money, you need the love. You need both. You need both. One is business, one is personal. But the business one makes the personal much easier. It's way easier to be a good person when you got money. I'm being honest with you. It's way easier to be a great person when you have money. It's hard to be a good person and be poor. It's just really hard. So sometimes you got to make those decisions that people, so that's what it is. What else we talking about though, man? I'm like,
this shit lit. Raps today, bro. He always cooking though, but he cooking today.
So we got.
But my thing, I say this though. I say this mostly. My only thing that I get frustrated with is that there's never, like, in black people treat life like Tyler Perry films. Puff is the 100% bad guy. He's the worst person in the world. I'm like, y'all all know that it's another side to it.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Like when we see, so look how everybody's warning. What's the young boy, Travis Hunter? Ooh. Everybody's warning him. Mm-hmm. I don't think they warn him if she's a black girl.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Ooh. See what I'm trying to say? Yeah. It's subtleties in our culture that you just start noticing. It's like, everybody's saying leave her because she's not black. That's why. If she was a black girl and that was like that, we would love her. She would, she's dropping a boutique with her clothes because that bitch. But because she's white, it's like, and that's no emotions. That's just people.
It's shit like cooking.
Yeah, it's like sometimes we try to make it something, and it's really not that hard. So let's get to the next subject. Show this video for the audience. I'm gonna turn the camera around.
I don't like that 50 Cent be trying to come for his being Daphne, because I feel like we all know how you met her. She's been selling cat for a long time, and you were just another buyer. You just got caught up and got her pregnant. But she's been letting dudes hit it raw, whatever, for a check. You're just like those other dudes. You're not better than her because you're a man. You're not better than her because you have money. Whatever. You're not better than her because you're not Diddy. You are the same type of dude as all the other types of dudes that she lets hit for a check. If you weren't that kind of guy, she wouldn't let you hit. Who are you mad at? I think you're mad at yourself for letting a escort trap you. It is what it is. But you don't need to keep talking about the mother of your child. That's the mother of your child. And if you really learned your lesson, and if you really had any regrets, you wouldn't have moved on to another Smex worker. And I'm not trying to throw slugs at Cuban Link, but I don't think Cuban Link has a real job. I don't care what her Instagram bio says. Y'all wake up. What does she really do for a living besides take pictures and advertise her product, her service? You tell me, because I don't know. I don't follow these chicks, but what I know of her, she's the same type of girl as Daphne. So 50 Cent, cut the shit. When it comes to Kanye and Drake, they also need to cut it. Y'all are all on that same struggle bus where y'all knock up these escorts, you like it, and then now you regret it and want to down talk them. You made these women mothers. Kanye, you married your hoe. Stop running your mouth. Y'all are sounding real, you know what I mean? Rainbow Tribe. Y'all are sounding real misogynistic. Y'all are sounding like you're projecting your regret of what you did. It takes two to tango. Let's talk in the comments. It takes two to tango.
She's right.
First of all, she cooked.
She cooked.
Oh my God. Like, I have no bias. Like, I'm on the side of right. She was right. 50 Cent, yay. And I'm going to say this on record. We have to stop. Successful black men, mostly, because nothing causes trends more than successful black men. Nothing. Like, successful white men don't cause the trends, and at least for us, they don't. Successful black men, we have to, and I'm saying we, all of us, we have to stop wifing hoes. Successful black men, and it started with the Kardashians. Like, it was like, don't get me wrong, hoes are way more fun. Way more fun. But it's way more drama on the back end from them.
For sure.
Right? So look what 50 dealing with. That's his son. His son is going to hear all these things about, and by the way, as a man, that 50 might not admit it, but that would irritate my spirit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That would irritate the fuck. Damn, I had a baby with this. But by the way, Drake had a baby with a girl who does porn. Mm-hmm. I think that Kanye has a baby with a woman who we could all look at her porn right now and actually rapped about it. I think that all men out here are, successful men are,
The phone.
oh. I think all successful men out here are, of course, your success. I want some fun now. Hoes are fun, but hoes are problematic and toxic too. Because they're naturally hoes.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do what they do. So I'm telling black men, high value, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, he coined that phrase. High value men have to stop wifing hoes. Because we're telling other good girls, if you want to get one of us, you got to turn into a hoe. And I don't want that message being conveyed to my daughter. And to be honest with you, it's not, but she's not wrong.
No, she's not.
50, you had a baby with this girl who also, and why are all these rappers messing with the same girls? She was with Jason Derulo. This was with Puff. And then the girl, Lori Harvey, was at Puff and his dad. It's like, why? And by the way, I guess the girls are in the circle, but like, niggas, y'all can't bring no new chicks in.
You know what I think it is too, bro? It's like, I feel like people are weird. People have this thing where it's like, damn, bro, I want to take his bitch so I can feel like I'm better than him.
Qualify. I say that. Mostly, I say that every time. They qualify themselves. So a nigga might think he a little nigga. But if he think 50 Cent a big nigga, how do I get to the big nigga level? I fuck his baby mama.
Yeah.
Narrow big nigga too.
Crazy.
That's how, as stupid as it is, that's how and women are like, I want to be a good girl, but the hoes are winning. Like, and by the way, men, and I've used my platform to promote loving hoes. I lose my platform so that's why I said we have to stop bigging up hoes, wifing hoes, having children with hoes, because we're telling all the young girls that the only way you can get a high value man is to be a hoe. And that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to share that video. And by the way, I've contributed to that culture for the last 20 years. I'm not gonna act like I haven't. But God damn.
I still know the difference. I mean, you still know the difference between it's a condom and you don't.
You know, who you say, I'm gonna give you your credit card because I want to make sure you straight. Who you say, just tell me what you need. You know the difference between these women.
But look, that says a lot about a person who has a baby with a female. It says a lot about that person. It's like, damn, I mean, like,
oh, listen. The next coming of Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Think about it, where LeBron was at. Savannah is a sweetheart. Probably never been touched by nobody but him. Yeah. Like, he loves his wife. Zion got porn stars pregnant. Yo, hey, because society has made every man think, get you a hoe to win, have some fun, and made all women think you gotta be a hoe to have some fun out here. Let me tell you something. These good girls are freaks too behind the closed doors. They do the same thing the porn stars do.
Yeah.
Just for their husbands.
It's just, it's how I'm about to say, you gotta work hard for it.
Yeah, you do. You got it around, man.
Yeah.
They say everything worth having is worth working for.
Nah, break you up.
I just hope she was watching Kim's videos.
Yeah,
I hope that. Like, it's just, like, I hope it. Like, it's like, cause like, you want a good girl, but it's like, no nigga want a lame girl in the bed. No nigga want that.
lady in the streets, freaking with cheese.
I remember that. Now it's hoe in the streets and even nasty in the sheets.
Yo, I got pressure though, Ray. Do you think they like the thrill of that shit or some shit? Like, is it like?
No, as a man, you could ask me direct. You could ask me. I don't mind. You can ask me, why do you like hoes? Because he's around her. I will tell you, I'm not a fake nigga. I love her.
I love them, but I know what they are now.
It's like, it's like a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like the motherfucker. Everywhere you go, you get attention, you drive it everywhere. Bro, they love to see you in it. But that bitch costs you even when it's parked. You might not even see that bitch, but he ain't that 8 days out the month. About the 22 days. You zelling her, just shipping her. You gonna feel it. And it becomes easier, cause like, oh, you want $50? Cool, here's $50. I'll see you tonight. Oh my God. And they come like, well, good girls are a little different. So I mean, men have contributed to a lot. We have made as a man, I have to say is wrong. But it's over now. Like, she's right. Like this, the Diddy trial is the end. Yeah, Diddy trial. At the end of the freaky ass nigga with stitching out God, we done with that shit. After the Diddy trial, we only wifing good girls. Mind you, if you are a hoe, this is a great business opportunity for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're gonna train her.
For sure.
You need think about it. Like, I'm not even being funny. I'm like, if you a hoe and all the good girls is back in style, now they paying you $300 to teach them how to give head.
Cool. Yo, hey, look, pause. Y'all heard what he said. The good girls are back in style. Nobody wants to hire no more.
Okay, let's do it.
Nobody wants to hire no more.
I was like, do it favor. Go get the gavel. Go get the gavel. We make a decision on the Raydar Report.
Because good girls have always been in style.
Yeah.
You know we want us to fuck with.
Come on, man. Get on the
Yeah, both of them over here.
Them hoes are easier to men. The out the voice.
The hoe could be the accessory. That's a good way. Raydar Report. We are now saying, officially, guys, if you say, okay, if a good girl's back in style, let me hear nay. If a good girl's back in style, you don't think it should be back in style, let me hear nay. If you think good girls should be back in style, let me hear yay.
Yay.
It's officially back in style. No more hoes. We're running back in style. Hoes are now style chase again, like they was in the 90s. Remember Millie when she was like, I suck your dick when I get in the tube. And the wife's like, well, I'm the wife. Now the girl sucking the dick is the wife in the car. Like I said, my man dated in the car. Now girls like, oh my God. You know what else I blame for that a little bit? Ooh. You know what else I blame for making? You know why? Okay, so here's what I believe. I'm gonna give you a crazy take, but here's what I believe. I'm gonna back it up before y'all go crazy. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me. I believe Kim Kardashian opened up the whole portal. Ooh. I'm not finished. I think I'm actually saying Kim Kardashian and Ray J opened up the whole portal. They opened the whole portal up, right? Remember, the whole portal is open. I believe when Beyonce dropped that Beyonce album, she knocked all the walls down. Now, let me tell you why. Because Beyonce is the ultimate goal for all women. And that was the first time she started getting nasty. So, but people forgot she was getting nasty for her husband. So when she's talking about drop the roll at the partition, please. I don't want him driving, see her on her knees. She's on her knees for her husband. They got confused. They thought they was on their knees now because Beyonce, no, she's on her knees for her husband. Well, she's saying like riding on that wood first. She's talking about her husband. Women just found any wood. I'm riding right now. It's like I believe Kim, but I believe Puff is going to close the portal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Puff trial is going to close the whole portal. 50 years from now, we're going to look at the whole phase of America and be like, from 2000 such and such
to 2035. It was like the PPPs man in there. Like the PPPs.
At the peak, the hoes are in America. At the peak, the hoes are in America. We had hoes turning to billionaires.
Crazy, bro.
Oh my, y'all think you're playing?
Lord, your mind. I feel you. I'm with you all the way.
We got a girl who is literally, Kim Kardashian has made every time a great businessman acknowledges her, you make hoe, you co-sign hoe and more. When Donald Trump wants to meet with her, she got somebody out of jail, you're like, well, damn, you could be a hoe, suck dick on camera and get a nigga out of jail. That's what they're doing.
When she partnered with Diddy,
then there was still women like Beyonce that was like, girls, we ain't with that. No, that's not who we are. Then she gets married, and now she's with that. And she's married, guys.
Yeah.
I think Puff Trial is going to close the whole portal in America, in society. I hope it does. Yeah. And we can start getting back to good girls being good, because I would hate for my daughter to grow up in the society where she thinks she got to show her ass to get the man of her dreams. And that's what society thinks now. And as a man who probably has been the man of someone's dreams, I'm off the market now, but has been, that's misleading. Cause you love a hoe, but you gotta find, once you have babies with them, they're mothers now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, but
we gotta bring a new term in the terminology. Yeah. Instead of motherfucker, we gotta start mother hoe. Yeah. Mother hoe, cause it's like she's still a hoe, my nigga. She's married her mother, but she's still a hoe.
Yeah,
she a mother hoe.
Yeah, she a mother hoe.
Mother hoe, a hoe, the highest of them all.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
She still takes care of her kids as a mother hoe.
This shit's so crazy. Good girl is back in style, bro. Cause you gotta know that too.
Good girl. I want girls going to college.
Yes.
We need to start taking them back on dates.
Yes.
Like get to know them. I want to meet your dad. Let's do that. I want to meet your dad. I want to meet your family. Like now it's just like he got $300,000 a year. My throat is his. He in America. It's like, what are we doing? Can we get rid of the hoes? We are at the Raydar Report. We just got the hoes. We got brought good girls back in style. I hit the gavel is in style. Oh, what else we talking about? Let's go.
Wow, they back.
Oh boy.
Wale Black China. I ain't gonna say that because Black China, she in a relationship with one of my people, but
she performed.
She definitely played a small role. Any girl,
Angela White,
any girl that was a stripper, that's now a millionaire because some rapper said her name, is the whole portal. The whole, came through the whole portal.
For sure.
Any OnlyFans girls that's making these millions, these OnlyFans girls, they in the whole portal.
Yeah, for sure.
It's time to close that shit.
Yeah, that shit about to be over.
It's time. Let's not completely close it. Let's just put it over there in case you want to go over there. You know, like it can't be the world though.
Yeah,
that's my only thing. Like I love hoes, but I mean not at school. Not when my kids are there. Like I don't want my teacher. That's why when the teacher does OnlyFans, they fire her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why can't you be OnlyFans model and a teacher? Why can't you? Why can't you?
Yeah, well,
because the fucking fathers of the students are gonna be watching you get. It's like, come on, you know, like it's not the world we live in.
Yeah.
It don't work. They clash.
Yeah,
hoes in business world and good life is crashing now. It's time to end it. Yeah. What else we talking about?
What up, Rusky? You good? What you playing on your Nintendo Switch?
Smash.
Smash Bros? I'll beat you. Alright, gang. Chad, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch? You're not even a Nintendo Switch type of nigga. Nah, me neither. I ain't gonna lie. But I heard it was like crazy though. I heard it was crazy, bro. Wale. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Wale.
Wale? What he do?
Rap.
Oh, word.
Lotus flower bomb is on or something?
Oh, shit.
That shit making me look crazy right now, just let you know.
What?
That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. It's
oh,
like,
my bad, bro.
They running with it, but we'll talk later.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You came in here all blue.
Wale and Kai Cenat conversation.
Oh yeah, shout out to Wale. Wale. So before the record, anybody know I don't know Wale. I met him a few times in passing, but I don't know him. I know his people, like Big West, my brother. But like I don't know him. So Wale DM'd me yesterday. We had a great conversation about it, and it was something that. And I want to say I want to defend him right now because what Wale was basically saying is that and I don't want to paraphrase, but it was a private conversation, so I want to keep it private. But I mean, really, it's like, bro, like, if I look crazy, what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to defend myself. And I'm like, if you got to assess what the crazy is. Because if you look crazy and you could fix it, go fix it. But there was no way of fixing that besides laughing at it. It's like tripping. Like getting caught falling on camera. It's like, you don't go back to the camera person and be like, damn, you leaked that video of me tripping. Everybody knows. Like, nigga, you want trips. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things. So, but the thing that I say is that people like, Wale is human. These people are human. And it is just like, when people keep playing with your name or act like you're not who you are, you react like that. But I had to tell them, I'm like, bro, you that nigga.
Yeah.
Just, there's an opportunity to introduce you to every new audience. That was the opportunity. But the audience now thinks you're this and you're not that. And that was kind of just the conversation. He was like, nah, I feel you. He said, I fuck with you, I feel you. But here's my point. Notice, I didn't call Wale a bitch. I just say I didn't call him out his name. I didn't disrespect him. I won't disrespect. And it was something that we did talk about that I want to address that I appreciate from him, was that he was saying like, yo, I know who you are and I fuck with your shit, but it felt like it was personal against me. And I'm like, it wasn't personal against you. It was personal against the action you did. Anytime I see an OG showing a child that it's okay to be childish, it's going to trigger me. So it wasn't you. It's like if somebody I love did something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to call out the wrong, but I still love you.
Yeah.
And we got to that's why I wanted to bring up the Wale thing, because I wanted to show people that you can have discourse and still talk. Yeah. Notice, I didn't call him out his name. It's like he DM'd me direct. We was talking last night just in DM. Like, I'm going to respond. Yeah. So for me, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad, shout out to Wale, shout out to the world, but like, it goes back to the high school thing now. Now it's like we're all in high school because, you know, niggas struggle, but once people know you struggle, the struggle is 10 times harder because now they're laughing at you. Yeah. They're talking about you. Now you wonder if they looking at you, studying you. So I get where you're coming from, but you can't let them see you sweat. If they see you sweat, they're going to know that you're not really him. Yeah. You are him. Or they're going to think you're not him. Don't give people a chance don't give people a reason to check out on you. But shout out to Wale, man. I really respect that guy. And, you know, I told him maybe come to Atlanta, come fuck with me. So maybe he come do it. Maybe he come on the Raydar Report one day. Well, who knows? Man, hopefully. What else we got?
That would be dope. That would be dope.
Somebody said, Kai know who Wale is. He was trolling. But even if that's the case,
it's content.
Imagine somebody running up to you and say, you know who I am.
Yeah, G, don't do that.
It's only been done one time in a successful way. Kevin Durant. And he's like, y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. But do you know why I work for Kevin Durant? Why? Because they was interviewing him. Boom. You got a mic in my fucking face. You know who I am. Yeah. So now you want to ask me who I am? So it's that thing, but yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
That's so ironic. And they both from that area, too. We got the R. Kelly.
No one talk Kenos.
Chastity.
That guy right there. Okay. Now, I want to put this on the screen. So, guys, I want to also, while I'm doing the Raydar Report, I want to teach you guys something. I always talk about packaging, and this is a great lesson. A company has been selling their products for a extended period of time, and they changed their packaging to what you see right here, and they sales rocketed 700%. Now, if you're an artist, this is a great lesson for you. The product was good. They probably just didn't look visually good to the eyes. It didn't match. Right? It didn't look cool enough. So as an artist, I will always say, and what I say always is focus on your packaging. Focus on your packaging because your packaging is determined. If they're not buying your product, it's packaged wrong. If they don't like your music, it's packaged wrong. You can be a terrible artist and still make money in music. I mean, Soulja Boy, most people say he's a terrible rapper. He made millions, probably hundreds of millions of dollars. Not himself, but like his brand for Interscope and everything. He probably made hundreds of millions of dollars for people. And he's not the greatest rapper. That's because he packaged himself right. Package yourself. If you're an artist, all the artists always ask me for advice. What can I do? Look at the packaging. Yeah. Or you can hire the LY agency here and we can help you, but it's just, look at the packaging. That's what I would say. What else we got?
That was pretty much it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's the Raydar Report.
Oh, Chastity put this, my girl, she did just saying. She sent 50 Expanding the Power Universe.
Now, all signs point to a potential Tariq and Tommy link up and them having their own spinoff together. And that may sound cool on paper, but what exactly would you have them do together? And how would you have them come together? I mean, yeah, sure, Tariq, he would be interested in working with his Uncle Tommy, but why would Tommy want to work with Tariq? after everything that Tariq has put Tommy through. Why would he want to do that? He set this man up to potentially be killed by the Italians. He assisted his mother in essentially blaming the death of Ghost all on Tommy. And he stopped Tommy from killing Tasha time and time again. And he stole his drugs from him in the OG Power as well. It's just been a lot of shit that Tariq has done that would force Tommy to not want to work with him. And another thing too, if you do a potential Tariq and Tommy spinoff with them together, you might run into the same issue that Force has run into or Power Book 2 Ghost has run into. You have these characters like, yeah, we have these characters, they're in their own spinoff, but we don't know what else to do with them. We don't have a truly engaging, hooking story to carry these guys through multiple seasons of a TV show. On paper, a Tariq and Tommy spinoff may sound cool and fun and all, seeing these two characters on screen together for at least one last ride. But at the same time, it's like, how exactly would you do it? We shall see though.
By the way, 50 Cent is a genius because he understands that 50 Cent is still playing the character. Power, BMF, Kanan show, all of those are movies that you can play any song on the Get Rich or Die's album and it matches. Meaning that 50 Cent understood the character he was and he created. By the way, why is no one mad at 50 Cent for creating real characters and mad at Timbaland for creating an AI character? It's the same concept. All he did, he's literally taking Tariq from Power to Ghost Power to a new version. This nigga's on his third fucking show. The character is. 50 can do that. That's what the future's gonna look like. So when Timbaland is like, get an AI character, that's all he's leading us to. Like, yo, I could put him anywhere. I can create my AI, my AI character could be on their show. It's like, you could do so much with it. So it's like, yeah, that's what I would say. So I love what 50 is doing, but I think the real lesson there is learning that all he did was develop characters and turn them into money. Let's go.
All right.
The Raydar Report, we out.